Welcome back. A quick look at some other stories making news. India has recorded over 53,000 fresh cases of coronavirus in the last 24 hours. The death toll rose to 650 today. India now has reached a total of 7 million recoveries. About 1 million recoveries have been recorded in the last 13 days. After getting clearance for phase 3 trials, the Hyderabad vaccine maker Bharat Biotech has claimed that its vaccine for COVID-19 is all set to launch in June 2021. Bharat Biotech's vaccine is called Covaxin, will be tested across 19 sites and on over 20,000 people. This will be the first time in many years that the bhog at Durga Puja will not be served at pandals. Instead, Pujo pandals at Delhi's CR Park are packing the bhog and delivering it to homes by e-rickshaws or designated bhog delivery vans. The service has been introduced as people were barred from entering pandals. Mumbai court has taken cognizance of the supplementary charge sheet filed against 8 activists in the Elgar Parishad case. Special NIA Judge D.E. Kothalikar has said that they were prima facie material against the accused for taking cognizance. The charge sheet includes the names of Gautam Navlakha, Anand Tel Tumbre and Hani Babu. The Enforcement Directorate has summoned Punjab Chief Minister Amarinder Singh's son, Raninder Singh. Raninder will be probed for alleged forex contravention and holding untaxed foreign assets. The agency will conduct the investigation in its Jalandhar office on the 26th of October. Ahead of the Gujarat by-polls, Prime Minister Modi has announced 3 projects, including Kisan Suryodaya Yojana for the state. It aims to provide daytime power supply for irrigation to farmers. The announcement was made through video conferencing. Gujarat is set to conduct by-polls on 8 seats on the 3rd of November. The city of Bengaluru is inundated as heavy rains lash the city. At least 300 homes have been flooded, while over 500 vehicles have been washed away. Infrastructure is crumbling under the heavy downpour across Bengaluru. Some areas within the city have received 103 mm rainfall. A massive fire in Himachal Pradesh's Purbani village has burnt 13 homes down to ashes. Rescue teams have reached the spot to stop the fire from spreading, but it is still not in control. Although no casualties have been reported, the fire caused major damage to property. The Karnataka High Court has issued a notice to the state government on a PIL seeking laptops and tablets for students from economically weaker sections. The court has asked the government to immediately formulate a plan of action to ensure procurement and disbursal of the digital resources. India is all set to have talks with the US on salient regional issues. The US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and US Defense Secretary Mark Esper will be traveling to India next week for the 2+2 ministerial dialogue. Relations with China and the border tension along the LAC will be the center of the discussion. The dialogue will be held on the 27th of October. The horrifying incident of rape and murder of a 6-year-old minor at Punjab's Hoshiarpur district has shaken the state to its core. Chief Minister Amarinder Singh directed the DGP Dinkar Gupta to ensure proper probe into the incident. Amit Malviya, BJP's IT cell head, tweeted on the incident while taking a jibe with Rahul and Tejaswi.